All right, so welcome to a quick tutorial on how to fill in a digital check-in. I'm not going to tell you where to find the link or how to get to the digital check-in because that'll be different for each teacher. Your teacher will have to tell you that. They will have a link, though, ready for you somewhere, either on their Google Classroom site, maybe on their personal teacher page, somewhere else that you will be able to access. But once you click that link, you should be getting into the digital check-in form, which looks like this. Okay? So before you get going, before I describe what the purpose of this is, please note right here, it should say your username and it should have your email address. If this is not your email address here, you should hit sign out and then you'll sign back in and it will get your real email address. You want to just make sure so that doesn't get confused. But anyway, the digital check-in is a way for you to communicate with your teacher and other folks at school just how you're doing, where you're at, right? You could also add additional information that I'll show later, but the basic part of it, the part that we ask that you do every time, is just letting us know how full your cup is. You can say that you're empty, which means you're feeling really good, right? No problems at all. A little full, which means you're doing pretty good still, right? Most people are generally going to have something in their cup, but not a lot. Pretty full means you're starting to feel kind of bad and you might need some help to avoid overflowing. And then overflowing is like you're so bad, you're shutting down or can't control yourself, right? That's it should be pretty obvious probably when that's happening, but we can't always tell. So it's really important here that you're super honest with us because we want to know how you're doing. If we see that you are overflowing, we'll probably check in with you and make sure that everything's going all right. It is important to know that other folks are seeing this, so you're sharing this with your teachers. Your admin at the school might see it as well. So if you're overflowing, they might come and check in with you and make sure everything's going all right. So first and foremost, this is a way to communicate with the staff and other folks at school how you're doing. And if you need help, it's a way to get help without you having to, make it really obvious or, raise your hand or kind of go somewhere and talk to someone if you're uncomfortable with that. All right, so that's the first use for this. Second, though, after you've filled out, how full you are. In this case today, I'm actually just a little bit full. I'm pretty good right now. Then you can choose your possible moods, right? So how are you feeling? A little more specific. So I'm a little bit full. I'm feeling okay, but I might have different emotions going on, right? So I can say if I'm afraid, angry, confused, excited, happy, proud, sad, right? Bunch of different options here that coincide to these pictures. But you can also write in other. So I'm actually not necessarily feeling any of these things. Um, so I might write in that I am feeling um, ready, right? I just feel ready for the day, right? Don't feel necessarily happy, but I feel ready. Like I'm prepared. I'm pretty calm, right? Maybe I even write that, ready and calm. Okay. You can also describe, so these aren't emotions, but hungry, tired, sick, sleepy. I'm a little sleepy right now, right? Just again, it lets us know a little bit more about how you're feeling and where you're at. All right. And then finally, it asks why. Now, you don't have to answer why you are feeling the way you are, but it's helpful. So, especially if you're saying that you're doing really poorly, if you're overflowing, it's really helpful because if you say why, then it gives us a chance to follow up and really make sure we're giving you the help you need. If you don't explain why, you might get a check in from somebody to see what's going on when maybe you didn't need it. So, it's really helpful to be really clear, especially if something's going wrong, but also share the good things going on. This is a place to celebrate. Again, your teacher's going to see it, some other staff, so it's kind of a cool place to celebrate something. So right now, I'm ready and calm and sleepy. Um, Sleepy because I'm a little bit sick, just getting over a cold. I have also had a pretty long couple of weeks with some with a lot of work going on. All right, so this is all true. All right, that's where I'm at right now. But again, if something's going on that's pretty bad, right, let us know so we can check in with you. You should know, right, we are all mandatory reporters, staff. So if you're sharing something about somebody else harming you or you harming yourself or being neglected, then we might have to report that. So just know that going in. But please, if that's going on, share us so we can help you out. And then the final part is just answering what is your answer to the check-in question of the day. It says if there's no question of the day, leave this blank. So this will be something that your teacher will provide. So they might say, hey, check-in question of the day is, what's your favorite color? And then you'll write in your answer here in the check-in question of the day. A lot of times you might be filling in your digital check-in and there is no question of the day. So then just leave it blank, right? So you should be putting details in here Don't put random details in the answer. But if they did ask, so perhaps they asked my favorite color. My favorite color is blue. That's not actually true. My favorite color is purple. I love this color because it reminds me of Harold and the Purple Crayon. Which, if you don't know it, it's a kid's book that I really liked when I was a kid. All right, and that's it. Once you've clicked all those buttons, you just hit submit. So just know that there's a couple that are questions you have to answer. So if you haven't answered them, it's going to make you answer them before you submit. But otherwise, just click submit and you'll get this. I'll say, I hope your day goes well, and you'll know that it got in there. And then your teacher will get access to it. They'll see what you filled out. They might follow up, but again, other folks might follow up as well. So go ahead, fill in your digital check-ins, use it as a tool, communicate with us, let us know if you need help, celebrate what's going well, and we're looking forward to seeing what you have to say.